Hi, today we're going to go through 7 successful secrets that entrepreneurs use to schedule their day. I've been an entrepreneur now for just over 30 years, and I've learned a few things along the way. Hopefully you can implement some of these secrets into your day to help you get more done and have an overall productive day. So, hey, let's jump into it. Number 1 is to get up and get moving. As soon as your alarm goes off, you get right out of bed. Motion creates emotion. Go for a walk, go for a jog. I like to jump right here on my treadmill desk to start my day. I found that if I walk at 2.6 miles an hour, I can both type and walk, get work done, and still be productive. But typically in the morning, what I start out with is my grateful list. I go through all of the things that I'm grateful for, and that really helps to set the stage for the day. I start out grateful for the day, grateful for family, grateful for what I'm able to do, and that really helps me set the tone. After I'm done with my grateful list, then I go right into my plan for the day. I plan out what am I going to do, what's going to happen first, and then I also list out my 3 most important tasks. And by doing that, I know exactly what I'm going to do when I get started and what those tasks are before I even sit down at my desk. This gets us to number 2, our most important revenue generating task. What can I do that's going to help move the ball, right? What can I do that is going to increase sales, that's going to help get new customers, to help the bottom line? And by starting when you're fresh in the day with those most important tasks, it really sets the stage once again. Number 3, and you probably already saw it from my treadmill desk, is stay healthy. I try to make exercise and working out a part of my day, whether it's walking on the treadmill, going for a quick jog, getting up every 45 minutes just to walk around and get the blood flowing, get moving, because you can spend so much time seated all day long that you literally don't move. Another thing I try to do is hit my 10,000 steps each and every day. That gives me a goal to shoot for. Your most important asset is your health. No matter how much money you have, if you don't have any energy and you're sick, you feel terrible, you're really not rich from a quality of life standpoint. Taking care of yourself is so important, and that includes, eating healthy. I try to really watch how much sugar that I take in, how much caffeine I take in. I really try to get plenty of vegetables, plenty of protein, and I also do intermittent fasting, and I typically eat from noon to 4 or noon to 6. And I find that that really helps me have a lot more energy, and I don't get that crash after lunch. If you've never tried intermittent fasting, Google it, and I definitely would suggest giving it a try, but start with a window that's 8 or 10 hours, not the more difficult of 6 or 4 hours. Number 4, and this is one of the toughest things to achieve, and that's the work-life balance. There's a few different areas that you want to be wealthy in. Most people just think the financial aspects, more money. But, what's really more important than that, I feel, is health, and then family and friends, and then, of course, the financial aspects. But if you're not really healthy in all of those areas, you don't have a good work-life balance. Not having that work-life balance can really cause burnout quickly. Or you may have plenty financially and your relationships are terrible and you're miserable. On the other side, you might have great relationships, but you're really struggling financially, and the stress of that isn't helping. So really try to find that work-life balance. And I'll tell you, it's different for everybody. It's not the same for every single person. And we all have to juggle that and manage that in our own way, but definitely make it a priority. Number 5 is always learning. If you're not growing, you're dying. And I found that as I continue as an entrepreneur, trying to learn and grow all the time, trying new things and pushing the envelope, finding new passion projects that are maybe a little bit out of my comfort zone, really helps me to feel alive. If I just do the same thing over and over and over, I find that I'm not as satisfied with my day. I'm not as happy. I like to be pushed. I like to be stretched and learn and grow. And I do that through books and online courses. There's a lot of different ways that you can do that, and many times you don't even have to leave the house. But as far as leaving the house, I definitely recommend that you try to go to some type of summit at some point. That really helps to get your creative juices flowing, learn a lot more, and most importantly, connect with like-minded people, because you can learn a lot from others if you just take the time to make networking a part of your entrepreneurial journey. Number 6, learn to say no. You know, every time you take an appointment, you have to ask yourself, is that going to fit into one of my buckets? And for me, those buckets are the financial aspect, the friends and family aspect, and then also the health, and I would also say giving back. You know, if it fits in one of those buckets, there's a good chance that it's something I want to do. If it doesn't fit in any of those, you really need to learn how to say no. And the busier you get and the more successful you are, the more people you're going to interact with and the harder it is.
Just say it. No.
Keep your time yours and stay focused and stay on track. Number 7, plan for tomorrow today. If you have a plan of what you're going to do, then you don't just wake up and say, well, what am I going to do today? I have a task list, and that is so critical to me being able to get things done, keep track of what needs to be done, when and where my time needs to be spent. And you know, I don't just think of what I have to do tomorrow. I try to plan it out in 3 different areas. I plan out, what do I have to do tomorrow? How does that affect my week? Secondly, and third, how does that affect the month? And as I look at those areas, they get me towards my longer term goals, which are, you know, my yearly and 5-year and 10-year plan. But being able to spend at the end of your day while work and everything is still fresh in your mind, planning for your day tomorrow, it'll keep you from forgetting things, and it'll certainly help you be much more prepared when it's time to get started. I hope you've gotten value from this video. And if you have, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. And if you're an entrepreneur and you're just getting started or have questions, leave a comment down below and I'm happy to answer it. Also, check out this video right here, and I think this will also help you on your journey. Once again, thanks for watching, and as always, make it a great day.